Hey guys, my name is Lakia Maria and welcome to another video here on my channel. Whether you're new to the channel or an OG, I primarily share planning and organizational videos, and today I'm coming at you guys with a planner battle. I'm going to be comparing the Erin Condren Life Planner to the Michaels Recollections Planner. Both are vertical layouts. I have done planner battles and reviews here on the channel before, and I will have them in the description box for your convenience. As with any review that I do, all opinions are my own, but without further ado, let's get right into it. So this is an 18-month Michaels Recollections Planner vertical layout, and this is an Erin Condren 12-month vertical layout life planner. Both of these are for my memory planning, which is where all of my stickers go. I've fallen back in love with decorative planning, and I know some people use stickers for functional planning as well, but I solely use stickers within my memory planners. So this one I purchased from Michaels in July of 2020. It was $29.99, and this has just become a capsule of memories. And looking back even a few months ago to as far back as over a year ago at what has happened and changed in my life. Some weeks I did put more minor details like what I actually did during the day, while other weeks I did milestone moments and current events of things that happened. So that is what has been going into here. Now this planner isn't even fully filled with stickers, but this coil is struggling to hold it all together. But I am happy that I went with the cover that was more of like a hard cover, this denim cover. Most of them do have that plastic cover similar to that of the Erin Condren, but I'm happy with the cover that I went with. And what I really love about this one is the vertical neutral layout. So I will show you guys an example of that. So this is what drew me to this planner. I wanted to have that vertical layout when I first started planning back in 2015 when I was introduced to the planner community. I was using a vertical layout planner, and I put all the stickers that are available now were not available then. The game has surely upgraded and changed, but this, I always thought like I need a planner that is neutral so that whatever stickers I put in there will work with the layout. So this planner was just absolute perfection. And as you can see, I have filled this baby up with so many spreads and stickers, and I have videos here that I will have linked in the description box for you guys to check out how I plan, and also I'll link some inspiration below in the description box for you guys as well. So I'm amazed at how some people put the spreads together, but that is what I love about this particular planner, is that it is neutral. Now, I haven't seen this planner in a 12-month format, and I really didn't want to wait and try to hunt that down. So we'll see. But I did come across this Erin Condren Life Planner in a D-stash from Shanice of Planners and Tacos. I have done a full review of my first impression and thoughts on this planner. So she bought this as an 18-month planner. She took out the 6 months, and it's just January of 2022 to December of 2022. I do know that with Erin Condren, you can buy a 12-month planner. You don't have to have the 18-month version. But for Shanice, she bought the 18-month because she wanted the 18-month coil with 12 months. So she customized it in that way for herself. So again, buying the 18-month planner, but then taking out the 6 months, which a lot of people do. I found when I used to watch a lot of these videos back in the day, they would uncoil this whole thing and then have like one planner be for 1 quarter and so on and so forth. And I just always thought it was ridiculous to uncoil a planner. So when I saw that this was an 18-month planner with 2022 in it, 12 months, because I just wanted a 12-month planner, and I'd be able to try out an Erin Condren, and also the price that she was selling this for. This was $35 including shipping. I really couldn't beat it, and I'm so into my memory planning right now. This is going to roll right into my planner lineup for 2022. So some key differences I noted with this. So in this planner, when you go from one month to another month, you do have this notes page at the end of the Michael's Recollections planner, as you do with the Erin Condren Life Planner. So that is the same. The dividers are different. There are different layouts that you can go with as far as the design when it comes to the Erin Condren. And there are 4 interior design options that you can go with. This one happens to be the flora. So on each divider, it is a different type of flower with a quote, and then that floral extends into the monthly. The monthly is also the same. My monthlies are pretty much decorated in my Michael's Recollections planner. So you do have the month on 2 pages. It's just with this particular one, you have the flora design, whereas with this one, it is all neutral. There is a neutral version with Erin Condren. It is called the Just My Type Neutral, and then there's also the Just My Type Floral. So there is a neutral option. I don't know if it's completely blank, but there is a neutral option available. Then with this one, as you can see in the monthly, the sidebars are reversed. So you have the sidebar over here that is dot grid within the Michael's Recollections. And then over here with the Erin Condren, it is lined and it says notes. So those are 2 key differences. Then turning the page, you jump right into the weekly of the Michael's Recollections, whereas with the Erin Condren, there is this dashboard page that Shanice had actually taped up, but on the back of the month you get an additional notes page, and then you get like this dashboard with a checklist, a few boxes, and there are stickers that are available that fit into the dimensions of these boxes. But similar to how Shanice was just going from month to the spread, I don't mind that being taped up. I'm not personally going to be using those pages in the planner. I also quickly want to talk about the paper. The Erin Condren paper is a thick, rich 80-pound Mohawk paper. And then we have the Michael's paper, which I'm pretty sure is not that. It is very, very smooth to the touch, whereas this one, you feel the texture is different. Also, the paper is much brighter in this Michael's Recollections one. I feel like this Erin Condren one, the paper is more so off-white, closer to beige. This is like straight up bright white paper, which is really nice. Another thing is you can also see in the sidebar, this does not have a calendar. It just has the month, which is easy to cover up if you don't want it there. And again, that dot grid, similar to the monthly and similar to the monthly sidebar, you do have this floral accent on each of the pages in the Erin Condren of this layout. And then you have the monthly on the bottom. Again, these things are easy to cover up, but that is what the sidebar is looking like. Now, when it comes to the vertical layout, there's things I like about this one, and there's things I like about this one, and then there's things that I don't like. So I love that they're both vertical, obviously, but that the sections are separated, but that there's room if you don't want to separate the sections, that you can modify it. So one key difference that you can see between the two is that, well, there's 2 key differences. One being the Michael's Recollections has these gray bars between each of the sections, and then the Erin Condren has these definitive spaces between each of the vertical columns. So while I love that this doesn't have the gray spacing, I'm not the biggest fan of these larger spaces between the columns. I like how the columns are closer here, but I'm not the biggest fan of the gray boxes. Now, these gray boxes I have covered up with headers, which I can actually show you guys. So here's the spread that I did. So here's the gray boxes, how I just covered them up with headers. You'd have to have headers to do that. I have used washi tape in some spreads. I've whited them out in some spreads. I've even used half boxes, quarter boxes to cover that because I don't like how they look once I'm going with the spread. So that's that. Another thing is when you use double box stickers, this kind of gives me more of that look that I'm going for, to have them line up exactly. Whereas with this one, you will see the definitive space and it's not really a double box. So I'm going to be modifying that, and possibly, because I do have kits that have those double boxes. So I'm going to have to modify that and just make that work, because it's just something about these. It's just something about these that I'm just like, wow, that is a really big, going from this to this, that is a really large gap, but nothing that I can't make work. Another thing that is to note about the Erin Condren is that in comparison to the Michaels Recollections planner, they put the holidays at the top. They put the holidays at the bottom. I like this version better because if you choose to go and cover it up, it's very minor. This one you could cover it up as well, but to have it a part of the date and your date header, if it doesn't completely cover that, then you'll still have this peeking out, and you'll have to use whiteout or washi tape or do some layering to cover it up. So that's a note on that. Now flipping all the way to the end, the Michaels Recollections does have a note section with dot grid paper. So you have lined, I'm sorry, it's not dot grid. The side is dot grid and this is lined. And then when you come to the end of the Erin Condren planner, at the end of December is just another notes page. So there's no note section inside of this one. Another thing I do like about the Erin Condren is that if I choose to swap this cover out, I can. I don't have that luxury with the Michaels Recollections. I also like that Erin Condren has different coil colors available rather than the standard silver. There are 4 options available, one being black, one being this gold, another being rose gold. And the cover options you can customize in so many different ways. There are preset templates, and then there are covers that you can make by uploading your own photos, both front and back covers. Those options are available. So when it comes to personalization, you're going to be able to get more with the Erin Condren versus the Michaels Recollections planner, that you're not going to get that because it is a pre-made planner. It is what it is when you get it. The planner is not detachable. Well, the cover is not detachable. You can't choose the coil that you get. You don't get to modify the layout inside. There are different Michaels Recollections planner layouts available. There's bound options, coil options. There's a lot available aside from this vertical layout. But if you're buying this vertical layout, it's not the same customization as you would have in creating an Erin Condren. Another thing is the price. I purchased this on through a D-stash, as I noted. So getting this for $35, this planner does not cost $35. This planner, I paid this for this 12-month planner, the price that I pretty much paid for this 18-month planner. So this one's $30. I paid $35 including shipping for this one, but the standard price for the 12-month planner is $59. And if you choose any of the other sizes, there's 3 sizes. There's A5, there's 8.5 by 11, and then 7 by 9. So the pricing goes from mid-50s to mid-$60. So that's something that deters people away from the Erin Condren planner is always the pricing. I've always found them to be expensive. I know you're paying for the customization, but if you are looking for something that is an equivalent, gives you the same kind of aesthetic, then I would go with the Michaels Recollections. If I knew for sure that the Michaels Recollections planner was coming or was available in a 12-month version, which I still do not know, if I knew that it was, then I would have waited. But trying out this planner, seeing if I like it and I can make it work, then we'll see how it goes. I am, before I put any stickers inside of here, I will see if there is a 2021 version available of the Michaels Recollections before I solely commit to decorating this little beauty. But as far as the paper, I do like the Michaels Recollections paper way better. So much better than the Erin Condren. I'm over here trying to put the cover back on. I had the thing on one coil. There we go. Now it's not janky. So I do like how the paper is much brighter. It's actual white paper opposed to that off-white. See, laying them on top of each other, you can clearly see the difference. And then, of course, the pricing is a big deal. Erin Condren has the benefit of customization. Michaels has the advantage of easy accessibility. I will say that Erin Condren is available in stores, yes. But Michaels, you catch the Recollections, you can use a coupon on it. Like, there's the Recollections coupons, like the planner, sometimes they're 40% off. And then sometimes they are a regular 20% off coupon. Also, with the Michaels Recollections, if you bought an 18-month planner and you just wanted to use it for 12 months, which I could have done the same thing that Shanice did in ripping out the 6 months in this 18-month planner and just having 12 months, I could have done the same thing. I didn't. So a part of me wanted to try out the Erin Condren and see how it works and see how it is, because I've never used a full out planner. I've used a notebook before, but I've never used a full out planner. So also this coil and just the quality, and we'll see how the florals work. I don't mind the florals at all. I have decorated some of my dividers within this one. So this is something I still want to add to. And then my notes pages. So this one I did like my favorite songs of 2020. And then I like track wrestling events and stuff like that. And then my most favorite one is the Steelers schedule. Where is it? Oh, I like this one too. I did like a watch it list of all the things that I watched in August. It's a pretty big month of watching stuff. But this is the Steelers schedule that I put in here. So that's a gist of how I use the notes pages in this one and how I will continue to use them in the Erin Condren. So to be decided if I really stick with this one, but those are my thoughts in comparing the two, just a general comparison. Any questions that you guys have, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Have you tried either of the planners? Have you tried both? What are your thoughts? Would love to chat with you there. Be sure to check out all the links in the description box, which will have more of my planner battles and planner reviews, plus so much more. If you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And for all of you that are, I thank you. I love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.